Giblet, Super Saiyan God. Giblets are like parts of chickens. It's like the neck and the heart and the liver and stuff that you get with like a chicken. It's weird that the characters in Dragon Ball are now being called after pieces of food, like shallot, giblet. So, it's funny. I'm on a landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. I'm going to start with his eyes. So, particularly eyebrows. And we have this W shape in the center to get us going. Like so. His head's kind of turned as well, so it's an unusual head position. It's like turned and tilted back. So we can see like the bottom of his nose. Tricky, but we can do it. I believe in you. So eyebrow comes out from there. Goes out, ticks out this way and kind of curves down the back of it here. And you will have square end. And then we go back down towards the front. Okay. Same on this side. Maybe a little bit like, because its head, we're slight 3/4, right? So it's not exactly the same as this. It goes like higher. So it goes like up, ticks up this way. Right? Curves down here. Right, so slightly different. And then we have a square end. And then we go back down to there. Right, so big Dragon Ball eyes, right? So we can have a small line and a long line. Right, and then they're kind of curved together. Just there. This one's kind of smaller, right? So it goes small line there. Long line here. And then they curve together to there. So you'll notice this eye, again, is a little bit smaller than this one. Okay. Because we're in a different head position than just facing forward. And then we have iris here, pupil in the middle. And then on this side, iris there, pupil here. So his nose comes out from this frown, right? So again, it's unusual. So we go out, it's not what we're used to. And then it goes across the tip of the nose. It's strange. And then it comes like down this way. Down this way on this side again. Then we've got this little V down here. And then the center of his nose comes up like that. And the nostrils are just drawn in like this. And then he has like these wrinkle lines just on the side of the nose. And then the cheek marks that Dragon Ball characters have just coming out from there. So his mouth then, open gritting teeth, real close to the nose. Looks like a real small mustache, but we open it up by curving it around like this. And then we go sort of straight down here and then around for his bottom lip. And then his teeth, what we can see of his teeth anyway in there. Got maybe a little shadow in the corner. And then he's got these cheek lines on either side. And then his bottom lip, like that. So you can see now his face position, he's kind of like tilted and head going backwards. And his chin, square chin, just down here. So we're in 3/4, right? So we can see the jaw going this way, just up towards the ear, right? And then on this side, it kind of curves out towards his cheek, that way, different shape. And then it goes up towards the eyebrow, just beside it. And then it just curves around for his forehead here. So his ear, so we got like his sideburn just down from his eyebrow. And then the ear comes out from here, big ears in Dragon Ball, like so. And then ear lines inside. Dragon Ball always do like complicated sort of ear lines. All these kind of things. Sometimes shadows inside and stuff. So Giblet seems to have one spike coming down across his eyes. So it goes, hairline just comes down this way and here, and then in the middle you've got this one hair spike coming down across the face like that. And if you draw over anything, you can erase it or cut over it. And then you got like lines inside there. He does have some frowning eyebrow lines and something coming up the middle, and like dirt and like scratch lines like on his face. Sometimes he has a scar, so don't know if he does in this one because there's a load of shadow. I don't think there is. You could do a scar if you wanted, of course, but I'll copy the picture in case I just get it wrong. Someone will say like, that's not Giblet. Okay. Gotta be careful on the internet with Dragon Ball characters. So his hairline then comes around the side, and then you can add like textures to this hair if you want. See a little bit of his ear on the other side, just like a bump, like that. And then we'll add the rest of that Super Saiyan hair, right? So you're kind of going this direction because he's jumping this way, right? So the wind is pushing his hair back here, so it's going like around and up to there. So we start with this small little spike coming out from his ear, and then they sort of gradually get bigger, right? This way. Big one here. We've like a couple coming across the fringe as well. Real big one that way. And then say another one inside. Another one there. And then they kind of just go behind his ear and they get smaller as we go down. Right, and then texture on his hair. So you just follow each hair spike like so. Right, and you just add as many of those as you want. Okay, I've seen people add more, but I think that'll do me. So then, 2 hands, right? Always complicated with the hands. He's one coming across his chest. He's got like a hoodie on. So collar just comes out from underneath his chin. There. Could have like a neck muscle there. And then this hood, right? So it bumps out like this way and goes around his neck there. And the other side goes like this way, and it can be like a bumpy sort of line, right? His shoulder just sticks out here, and then the hood will bump around his head this way. Alright, and you can add like more fabric lines if you want, as many as you want. Alright, so then the other side of this hood, it comes out from behind his finger, right? So there's a little, we'll leave a gap. We'll leave a little gap, so we don't have to erase anything. It just goes behind his head this way. These texture lines. That goes behind his head and joins back there somewhere. So he's a big hand coming across here and a smaller one this side. And it's the typical Dragon Ball 2-finger pose, right? So we do the hand, sort of join it up to his shoulder. His shoulder would be here. Okay. So it'll come down to an elbow and then back up. Okay, we'll start with those 2 fingers. Hands are always tricky, take your time. It's even tricky for me. So diagonal, change direction for a knuckle, change direction for a knuckle again, and then curve around the base. Next finger, diagonal, change direction for the knuckle, change direction for the knuckle, and then curve it around the base. Now on this one we can actually see more of the finger here. So these curved lines, you have 3 segments on your finger, 1, 2, 3. Some animes do 2 to make it easy on them, but Dragon Ball does 3. And then it's a glove, so he's got like these fold lines and stuff on it. So the back of the hand then, so we got like a knuckle here, comes down like so, and you meet like these little bumps for his gloves and like stretch lines and stuff coming around his wrist. So like the base of his hand is here. And then we have 2 more fingers and a thumb just inside, right? Except these ones are curled around, so he's doing like this kind of a thing, this kind of pose, right? So these bend up underneath the thumb. So we go down, change our direction, change direction for a knuckle again, and then his little finger down, change our direction. And you can always see sort of the little finger curved around at the side. It just goes up underneath the palm of the hand there. And then you got like that letter Y sort of shape to show the edge of the pinky. And then we got a knuckle line on top, knuckle line there, and another one just up here. Make some hatching just below that. Right, some lines there, and then the thumb coming around like so. Then this glove comes back this way, down around, up into here. There's like some dirt and scratches and stuff all on this. So his forearm then, so it just like bumps out this way, comes down to his pointy elbow, and then bumps back up into the glove. And you could have like some forearm sort of muscle lines, like an elbow line and stuff like that. And this goes back up to his so your elbow joins your tricep and your bicep there at the front. So this comes up like that for the tricep, and then his shoulder muscle real round going in that way. Bicep comes across here, sort of a square sort of shape, curving around. And then your deltoid muscles sort of there on the shoulder. So we can see just like his waist or his jacket just going this way. It's like a big flowing jacket. And his chest at the front comes down in that way. In again, down to there. And then he's got like these buckles on the front here. These silver or grey buckle things. And they kind of interlock. So it goes like in that way then, down. Like another one here. Okay. Ba ba ba. Do. Right. Okay, so then the other hand, right? So it's up here, it's like about to grab us or like shoot some energy or something at us. Let me see, it's a bit dark. Gotta brighten it up. Due to technical difficulties, I'll be right back. Okay. Now this is like this kind of a hand, right? So this is coming towards us, kind of tricky, right? So W shape to get us started for the palm of the hand, right? The thumb then just comes across here, curved line. Bends around, goes up to the knuckle. Goes back this way, down to there. And then curved line that way. And then the fingers come around here, right? So we go bumping. And then it goes up towards his index finger, which is like foreshortened, so like it curves around this way. And then with the base of it there. And then it curves around towards his middle finger. Goes across the top. Down. Around the tip of the finger here. And then the base of it there. Ring finger seems to come out from here. And then it goes up, down, curve around 3 times like that. Little finger then, 3 bumps. Like so. And then the palm of his hand just has some lines that come across like so. Like his lifeline and all that stuff. Like that, right. So his elbow like goes away from the hand, right? So you know it's back here behind his hand. We can't see it. Everything's sort of foreshortened. So all you can see is like these sort of curved lines for like the end of his glove, say. This line coming around this way first, like it's on his forearm, and then his elbow foreshortened all here. Okay, that's his elbow, right? It's just this round shape. Bicep goes back into his arm in there. The other side of it that way, because we're looking at this side on, and then his tricep and maybe some of his shoulders there. And then the rest of his jacket, he's got this flowing sort of jacket thing. Going across that way. And maybe we can see some of it back here as well. He's got like scratches and dirt all over him. Okay. Giblet, or Giblet, I'm not sure how you'd say it. Super Saiyan God, hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.